crazy as a loon, bats in the belfry. That's what people said about the guy that thought up this one. This, folks, is the Topside-Down zip-upper.
Lanark. I'm the way out. Let me swallow you. Naked and head first. Everything will be over.
That all human societies require meta-narratives in order to function properly. Myth-making is central to our being, and the proof of this is in the pudding. There has never been a human society that didn't hold to meta-narratives about itself, and meta-narratives are they're an expression of metaphysical reality, right? And we'll get into that a little bit more, but there's never been a society that hadn't held meta-narratives about itself. And if a society emerged that didn't, it would actually cease to be. And there are complicated reasons behind this. But that's the basis, I think, for why the goal of the postmodernists was to deconstruct civilizational narratives for political reasons. Even so, you know, myth-making, storytelling, which is the meta-narrative, which I've been talking about, right, has been absolutely essential in helping our ancestors to construct civilizations. And without them, we would have been utterly lost. These meta-narratives have recognizable characters and characteristics, like I said, both for individuals and for groups. And these characteristics are what Carl Jung called archetypes. And the meta-narratives themselves rise up from the mists of what Jung called the collective unconscious. And he wasn't alone in this realization. Before him, Socrates, Immanuel Kant, Plato, and eventually Wittgenstein understood that certain expressions of reality can only be expressed through myth and metaphor. Okay? And that's a profound realization, and you'll grasp why as you think about it. Nation states, global projects, small communities, empires all engage in myth-making. In the simplest form, this might be what we call a stereotype, okay? Stereotypes evolved from myth-making because we have to tell ourselves stories about people or places or whatever else, right? Now, in its most insidious form, the meta-narrative or the myth becomes propaganda, right? And this is the thing, propaganda is a meta-narrative that is used, that is to say, a metaphysical reality, an expression of metaphysical reality which is distorted, okay, purposefully, in order to misuse that. Do you see what I'm saying? And that actually relates to dark occultism for reasons which I won't go into here. But one need only look through history to understand why meta-narratives are so important and why metaphysics is so important. Because any meta-reality, we haven't stumbled onto that yet, that type of myth. Okay? But isn't it interesting, as an aside, that Arthurian legend, Grail lore, biblical scripture, Greek mythos and Hindu mysticism are all a search for that meta-narrative? It's almost as if those ancient stories are hinting at the fact there's a better story that we haven't yet told ourselves, but which is waiting in the wings to be expressed. Okay, so I hope I've sort of managed to explain well, I don't know if I've succeeded in this or not, but I hope I've managed to explain why metaphysics is meaningful. It's full of meaningfulness. It is not meaningless. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for this presentation, but I want to thank you very much for watching. Take good care of yourselves, and God bless every one of you.